Welcome to my channel. I'm Cass, and many years ago I started this channel to document my travels overseas and everything in between. In 2021, I bought this van, converted it into my home, and traveled and lived across Canada for a year and a half, soaking in the beauty, the people, and the unexpected adventures. Since then, we've gone all over North America and continue to explore this beautiful world. In last week's video, we ended up spending a night in one of Washington's famous national parks before hitting the road towards Seattle. Hello. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just got into downtown Seattle, and it is insane. I literally don't know anything about Seattle, but every time I mentioned it, people were like, you gotta go to the market. So I went to ChatGPT, as we all do, and I said, ChatGPT, I'm going to Seattle. Everyone keeps talking about this market. What market are they talking about? And they said, the Pike Market. It's one of their famous all year round markets. I think it's indoor, outdoor, I'm not really sure. You need to go there. It's an icon. I'm like, okay, don't come at 3 p.m., Cass, because it's insane. The traffic is like outrageous. I've got a bump on my freaking head that hurts. So I'm not really putting expectations. If God provides a way of a parking space, I will go. And if God doesn't provide a way, I'm going to Target. Steve, if you watch this, I'll be good. I'm gonna go to Target because it might be the last Target I go to for 2 months. If I do get a parking spot, which I'm kind of hoping I do, I'll take you with me. You're either going to see a market or you're going to see me walking. Okay, good news. We found parking. Bless. I'm so excited because I drove by and I was like, oh my gosh, this place looks so cool. I really want to go. Whew. I'm so excited. We're strapping the kids on and we're going to explore the market of Seattle. I'm pumped. It's going to be literal chaos. And the dogs are always so popular, so I'm kind of expecting that. So we're just gonna prepare for whatever good happens. Yeah, I'm literally so excited. Okay, anyways, we'll see you. Hello everyone, Editing Cass here. I just wanted to quickly pop into the vlog so far and say editing this is so surreal to me. It is slightly hard to re-watch back, but to think that I was gonna go to Target instead of going to the market if I couldn't find a parking spot almost makes me wish I just would have went to Target and skipped the market. This was the scariest situation I've ever dealt with any of the dogs I've ever owned in my lifetime. This is such a surreal thing to be rewatching and reliving, but I know a lot of you have been following along and following my Instagram and my channel, and there's a lot of new faces here. We are so incredibly grateful for the endless support that we've been getting on our channel, so we love you. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Let's continue with the video. Okay, take two because I can't speak anymore and I basically have no eyeballs. I spent 4 hours at the vet today with Ollie. I think the last thing I filmed was that we were at the market, got a parking spot. Long story short, Oliver got a hold of rat poison, and the one that Ollie ingested can go into your bloodstream and cause liver and kidney failure. So spent 4 hours at the vet. They gave him stuff to puke, but they are giving him the charcoal and keeping him overnight to do a blood work and check his white blood cells and make sure that it didn't go into his bloodstream. And they want to do another check tomorrow. They're going to send me home with medication. I am to bring him to a vet 3 days from now to do another blood panel checkup to make sure that it's still not in his bloodstream, because this poison can have a 2 to 5 day delay. We have to make sure that the vitamin K and everything that the vet is giving him is working. 2 weeks after the 3-day checkup, I have to do the blood work again. So it's been a very emotional day. Yeah, I'm just like heartbroken. It's so hard to like watch, your dog, like your pet, your child go through that. I think I'm just tired.
yeah, I was supposed to just like stop over in Seattle today and then go into Canada tomorrow. I'm definitely crossing into Canada tomorrow. I don't care what time. So that's the update. I'll pick up Oliver tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I was able to see him before I left, which was really nice and obviously really emotional, but was really nice. Came back to the van and of course Tucker peed on the bed, so I'm just cleaning that up. I don't even think I'm gonna sleep, but my head hurts and my eyes, I don't even have any left. My eyes don't exist anymore. This is not the most ideal situation to happen when you are not in your country, but thank God we got pet insurance for Oliver. Yeah, pivot. You just pivot. It's an expensive pivot, but I'll catch you later.
Good morning. It is currently 10:15. My eyes basically don't exist today. I'm still waiting to pick up Ollie. They were doing the blood panel testing and they should have the results in 15 minutes. So I'm hoping they'll either call me and I think I can go get him at noon. I'd rather them just like keep him as long as possible to make sure he's good, but we are crossing the border. It's open till midnight. I don't care. Midnight by the time I get to Canada. And then I have to find a vet in BC. But yeah, that's the update. I can't wait to have him in my arms again. There's my Ollie. Oh, look at his little bandage. You're so strong. Ollie's so strong. And it's my favorite color, which is good sign. Yes, you're so strong. My sweet boy. Now that I had Oliver back in my arms and he was stable, the work I had to complete in Surrey had begun. It was during this time that Oliver was on the uphill of recovery, but unfortunately Tucker had begun going downhill. He was vomiting in the night, his bowel movements were not normal, he became very lethargic, and it was one of during my shoots that I had him with me when I noticed blood in his stool and he was so lethargic he could barely walk. So I stopped everything immediately and took him straight to the emergency animal hospital. Okay, Tucker. Hey, it's okay. I love you so much. Hello everyone, from Oliver and Cass. I don't know the last time I picked up the camera. He just wanted to let you know that he's doing really good. We have a 3-day follow-up tomorrow, and then we're hoping to be home for the 2-week follow-up. But this video is just kind of more of an update. Hi, buddy. Our sweet Tucker is in BC Emergency Veterinarian Hospital. I thought perhaps he did get into the poison because he was been sick the past couple days, but he did have some like not normal treats, and today his poop changed dramatically and his just like persona changed dramatically, and very lethargic, he was very whiny, he was puking, and then he started pooping out blood, which is like a huge indicator that the poison did get into his system. Took him straight to the vet and he got blood work, came back relatively normal. Got x-rays done, those did come back pretty normal, but it did show pancreatitis. So he is staying at the hospital tonight and I'm just tired. I'm just tired and just like couldn't understand why this is happening. But then I was reminded that like sometimes not great things happen in life and they're like inevitable, it's just part of life. It's been a really long day and I thought I cried a lot with Ollie, but I think I cried a lot with Tucker's situation. Not like based on who's better, just like I'm just tired. And I like 5 days ago Oliver was in the hospital and 5 days Tucker is in the hospital. So my time on the road has been amazing. It's been more amazing than I honestly thought, but these two situations have just drained everything, literally everything, and I'm missing comfort and stability right now. I do have that in the van, but like not the same. Tucker is having a sleepover. I guess he got jealous that Ollie had a sleepover. I will pick him up tomorrow and then I drop Oliver off at a vet 25 minutes away to get his blood work done. But just wanted to say thank you for all the well wishes. Just listen to what I need in the moment. I have people to go to when I know I need like prayer and or just like comfort. And
We'll update you when we have Tucker, when we're all reunited again.
Okay, let's set this up, y'all. Oh my gosh, like where does one begin? I'm dogless right now. I have one at the emergency vet. I have one at the Surrey Animal Hospital. Here we are. I can't believe it. But I feel a lot better. My eyeballs feel like they're this small and this big. Just knowing the how and the why things happen do bring some peace. And I need to preface that my time on the road, I've been traveling for 4 years in this van, like 1.5 to 2 years, which was full time. And now I do part time because obviously married, house, family, all the things. This is part of not just like, this was a dream that turned into a business. And it's a blessing that it's both for me now. But it's like bad things will still happen. Lessons in life will still happen. And my time on the road for the past 3 months has been absolutely incredible. It's been amazing. It's been like so transformative, even only in 3 months of me having this van for 4 years. And I just need to preface that because I think maybe I'm speaking more about some of my family members' reactions of like, that's it, like you just need to come home. Like, as much as whoa, it was a really bright truck. As much as I appreciate that, obviously I know they're my family, and they're just looking out for me. Like, this could have happened anywhere. This wasn't a van life reality thing. For me, it's just a blessing that I can and I do have a place that of which is not this van to call home, and I have a husband, and together we're a team no matter where I am. It's still hard to like be away from your partner, your loved ones when things happen, because they just support you in a different way. Just as it's hard for Steve to hear me on the phone absolutely losing it, and he can only just like listen and like do what he needs to do, and he's been absolutely amazing. And I know I'm not alone in this, and that is a blessing. Although this has been a very hard, scary, hardest thing I've probably dealt with on the road, I think. It also was like the most amazing, most transformative, most just the greatest experience. And yeah, it's crazy how much goodness can happen in 3 months of the 4 years I've had the van. So I do have some work still here to do. I'm not going to start anything new. I'm just finishing what I had started, and then I'm going to go home. And yeah, that's it. But it's been a crazy time. It's been the most craziest time, and I just am in disbelief. Things just happen. No matter where you are, no matter where you live, things just happen, and we pivot. So anyways, that is an update. I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then I'm going to go to the dollar store, and then by then, hopefully, I can pick up Tucker. And I really have to find somewhere to go to the bathroom. Hi, my sweet boy. Hello. Say hi. Hi. I love you. Look at your little paw. Oh my goodness. My sweet boy. The vet let me take Tucker home for the night since he was so anxious at the clinic. They left the IV in his arm in case of any emergencies and told me to monitor his meds and check for fresh blood in his stool. After a decent night's sleep for him and none for me, unfortunately there was blood the next morning. The vet called and confirmed his blood work showed he had also ingested rat poison. This was 6 days after Oliver's incident, and therefore this made Tucker's situation a lot more serious. Hello everyone. Last night Tucker had a pretty good sleep, and he did still have like pretty bad like runny poops. This morning he woke up excited to eat breakfast, which was great. His poop was a little solid, but unfortunately there was fresh blood in it. So I called the doctor right away and sent him pictures in the meantime of me saying, hey, there's fresh blood in his stool. He was like, yep, that makes sense, because the blood that they drew yesterday and sent off to make sure that he too didn't get into the rat poison showed that he did get into the rat poison, and I didn't know. It's very, very like not like him to eat things off the ground, and I was so focused on Ollie that like I don't know when Tucker would have ate it, but he did. Therefore it was causing internal bleeding, and because he has the pancreatitis, the doctor basically said like because the bleeding has started, there's really nothing they can do. They can just do their best to like clot it. So they were giving him a blood transfusion to give him some new blood and vitamin K, which helps with the clotting, and just basically waiting to see how his body reacts, and just said that they'll do everything they can.
So it's been a really hard day, and I'm like very hopeful, but man, and I'm starting to think like people probably think I'm crazy, like it's just a dog, but like Steve and I, you know, we don't want human kids. Like I'm an animal heart girl, and so these dogs are my kids, and like if you've been around long enough, you know that Tucker is my soul child. So it's just been like a really hard day in the midst of me on working also. So I threw a smile on my face, and I really loved what I just did. I just need to I need to get it together. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when someone compliments me. I cry when I have confidence. I cry when I don't have confidence. I literally cry all the time for all the good and not good things, and I need to get it together. In the meantime, I got this guy to entertain. And if you have any tips to like not have your dogs eat everything, like seriously let me know. I'm considering like putting Ollie in training. I love my community so much. Just keeping my head on straight. Yeah, Tucker needs to come home because he's my soul, and my soul is a little empty at the moment. But I know God is doing miracles, and it's literally what it is. Like God is doing miracles of knowledge to the vets, and like literally healing him. Like he's working on him, which is like gratitude tears. But yeah, just that's a little bit of the update. I need to get it together. There's my Tucker. There's my Tucker. Hi. I love you. You're doing so good. Are you doing so good? I honestly don't even know what I've said or shared, so I'm just gonna try to do my best to absolutely wrap it up. Yesterday morning, there was fresh blood in his stool. Sent them pictures, called the doctor, and he said, yeah, we did get the blood work back, and apparently he did. I don't even know when, like in all of that chaos with Oliver, because it was such a chaotic moment, and it had already like digested, causing internal bleeding. You need to bring him back right away. Basically told me there's nothing that we can do now that the bleeding internally has already started. We can just give him vitamin K, hope it works. Because he had lost blood internally, they wanted to give him a blood transfusion so that the vitamin K had something to work with. So he spent all day at the vet yesterday, all night, and then I picked him up today. He's responding really well. I was given the green light to go home. And in the midst of this, I'm still working for Destination BC, and yeah, they've just been so amazing, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunities that I get to work with them for the last couple of years. And I'm gonna eat, we're gonna hit the road. Okay, bye.
And truly, with the grace of God, Tucker was saved. We all just wanted to say a huge thank you for all the support and love and endless prayers that we all received. And I can finally report that we are home safe and sound for the next few months, back home with Steve as one big family all together again.